Hello and welcome to episode 83 of Youth Squad Prospects 3 with Colchester United, and today we're going to close off September with a Carabao Cup tie against Sheffield United. We've got Newcastle United, we've got a cracking region. I know Cole Gaming will be looking forward to Newcastle because he's a Newcastle fan. I shouted him out a few episodes ago, so go check him out. His link will be in the description. I'm not sure if we're going to play just Atletico or if we're going to play Chelsea again. It depends on how the episode goes, so let's get into it. First up, we've got the third round of the Carabao Cup, and it's at home against Sheffield United. Starting lineup on screen is the second team side that's going to face Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup. I've tried to put as many players that normally don't get the game time. Some of the first teamers as well, like O'Carroll and McDonald. They are in and out of the first team at the minute, so they need to show me why they deserve a spot in the first team as well. Carabao Cup action here live from the Colchester Community Stadium, and we're hosting Sheffield United. Nobody cares about the Carabao Cup. We've got the side to beat Sheffield United, so let's try and make this a goal fest. Today again, S1. What a beautiful combination, yes! Sedagian makes his mark. Him and S1 are really clicking at the moment. Sheffield United, inside 7 minutes, concede to this beautiful partnership that's building up in this season. Well, that's a good start. 6 minutes in and we've already got a goal. Hang on, Sheffield United at the other end almost got their equaliser. S1 puts it inside for Chris O'Carroll. Come on. Play it through, it's Sedagian one-on-one with the keeper again, and it's the same outcome against Jamal Blackman. Ramin Sedagian beats Jamal Blackman again, 2-0 after just 14, actually no, it's a quarter of an hour now. Just about 15 minutes, straight ball by Chris O'Carroll this time, and Sedagian's going to have a lot of fun if he keeps on scoring like this. Chigari plays it forward, here is Sedagian, tries to put it forward and does. S1 is free of marking, can he get a goal himself? He hits the post. Unlucky son. Oh no, we've got another injury. Oh wow, my players are dropping like flies lately, and Sheffield United are through. What a save by Galanopoulos. Chris O'Carroll still has a knock, so I'm going to take him off as a free kick specialist while he's going to play in the number 10 role for this game. There's O'Carroll. Oh, what a ball. It's Smith is through, and Sheffield United have probably got their consolation goal. After that injury to Chris O'Carroll, the team has switched off and Sheffield United make the most of it. And that is half time. What a result so far. 2-1. Sedagian has scored twice, and Ethan could have easily scored a third. Yes, Malbasic. Well played. S1 plays it forward. Here is Asenko Andres. The Ronaldo chop has worked the tree, still got it. 3-1. Asenko Andres with the Ronaldo chop somehow keeps the ball after the challenge and nutmegs Jamal Blackman. The kid's having a nightmare in between the sticks. I feel for the lad, I really do feel. Triple A makes it 3-1. Very nicely dealt with. And we can break. Here is Pierce White going on the attack. Plays it forward. Here is Ramin Sedagian. Ronaldo chop inside, going to lay it off. Kevin Rupp hits the post and Jamal Blackman saves the rebound. Yes, White ball. S1 to get his goal. Blackman denies him yet again. Here is free kick specialist White from the corner. It's Asenko Andres on the volley. Now that would have been a great goal. Here is S1. Can he finally score? Third time lucky maybe. He drives his shot wide. He can't score. He simply can't score. The kid has got 81 finishing as well. It's not that he can't finish. Here is Asenko Andres. Needs to play it through. Here is Sedagian. Ronaldo chop inside. Give it to S1 and he can't score yet again. What a save by Blackman. No. I want S1 to score. Oh, that is full time. He won't have another chance. 3-1. What a game of football. It's not the goal fest that we deserve, simply because S1 couldn't finish today. But he did grab a couple of assists, so he was a good player for the team today. Ramin Sadeghian, surely the man of the match, with the first 2 goals in a 3-1 victory here. We move on to the next round of the Carabao Cup that nobody cares about. They only had 3 shots, 2 on target. Gallinopoulos pulled off a great save. And somehow S1 ended up with the man of the match instead of Sadeghian. I give up. I give up. Asenko Andres has got the 9.3, as well as Chris O'Carroll before coming off with the injury. He got 1 of the assists. Player injured, Chris O'Carroll has suffered a bruised shoulder and he will be out for about 5 days. It's not that he was going to play against Newcastle anyway, but I feel for the guy. So I want to show you one cracking region Newcastle United has got. We're going to face them at home. This is wearing the number 20 for Newcastle United. 5'9", 3-star, 3-star. He is a left midfielder from Chile. 18-year-old, 74 rated. Alexis Sanchez retired last season, and we won't be able to pick him up this series, which is a shame. I could probably pick him up during the live streams that I'll probably do with the Republic of Ireland. There's some hope for him to play because the wingers aren't particularly the best players on the pitch, but they are higher rated than Montorres himself. And Tep and Murphy are both near the 80 overall mark. Adam Armstrong there has cracked actually 80. The backline is pretty solid, taking an aging Asamoah on the left hand side. And Joel Pereira in goal. He's not going to make many mistakes, is he? It's a big game this. We host the Toon Army in the second game of this episode. Starting lineup on screen is the first team side, just one change in it. Palacios starts on the right hand side. I'm saving Duggan for the Champions League game midweek. Premier League action here live from the Colchester Community Stadium, and we host Newcastle United. There you go, just one change in the side. Jimenez starts on the left hand side of the defence, and Elizondo starts in the centre of defence. Melendo and Bamba start on the wings, and up top, I can't see, it is Arp who starts up front. There's Aldasadi. The step-overs have done a treat, as they normally do. Cross it into the box. It's Eric Ngadawi. That would have been a great goal. The Travella cross, followed by the bicycle kick. Come on, Eric Ngadawi sends it forward to Griffiths. He's one-on-one. Surely he can get it past Pereira. No, he can't. Here is Palacios. The step over was brilliant. Go on, Palacios. Plays it inside. Here is Griffiths. Play it to the top goal scorer. Eric Ngadawi can't score, and we can't even get a corner. Armstrong loses out. Here is Aldasadi. Griffiths plays it in forward. Here is Ladislav Rybar. The crossing wasn't great. Aldasadi wins the header though. Here is Griffiths. Picks out oh yes! He picks out Eric Ngadawi. A bit lucky there with the bounces. Almost set super sub for absolutely no reason. And that is 1-0. Our top goal scorer for the season so far gets his 5th goal of the campaign. What a beast this guy is. He just picks up the ball out of nowhere, turns bang. Joel Pereira isn't expecting it. He just didn't aim at the corner, he just went for raw power. That is half time. 3 subs before the second half starts. Martins, Carrizo, Persson and super sub Alexandrov are on. Here's Adam Armstrong, good catch by Nunez. That is the first shot Newcastle United go on target. Guidaros does well. Palacios gives it into Persson, and he has the space to run away from the defenders, sends it forward. Here is Martins Carrizo. He's wide open. The crossing is fantastic, and super sub makes it 2-0. What a finish on the volley as well. First time. The crossing was perfect. The crossing was brilliant by Martins Carrizo. He only has about 60-65 crossings. He fits that cross perfectly to the super sub. who scores another goal. Brandon Rose send it forward, great ball, here is Martin Scariso, the block in, and that is out for a throw-in. My word. Yes, Martin Scariso gives it on to Brandon Rose. He picks out Eric Ngadu one-on-one with the defender. He cuts inside, doesn't need the second man to support him. It's game done and dusted, 3-0, and Eric Ngadu has run circles around Newcastle. Simple, it's his bread and butter. Right there, puts it just below the keeper, which I feel for. He's been great in the Newcastle net, but he just couldn't keep that one out. That is full time, great victory here. The fans are delighted with the show, and Rafa Benitez's expression right there says it all. Eric Ngadu, man of the match by a mile, for me at least. 9.6, Martin Scariso picked up a 9.5, 9.2 for Brandon Rose, and 9.3 for the super sub. 10 shots, 7 on target. Newcastle only had the 1 shot. Great work. We have completed the short-term brand exposure objective, which was to gain some earnings for the shirt sales. That is now done. Fantastic. Lewis Bennett has got a monthly scanning update. Oh my lord. Luke O'Carroll, 76 to 94. We scouted him for a further month. He is a beast. We'll sign him up. What about the rest? We've got Brian O'Neill here, 6'1", looks decent. We'll add him. Same with Casey Ennis, really, 67 to 93 potential. Jason Bohan, we've got a backup keeper because Folan is pretty crap. He's 74 to 94 potential, still time to grow. And the rest is reject. Oh, look who's down the player of the month. I was scrolling through the news to see who it was, and look who it is. Brandon Rose. He stole the show in September. A very deserving winner right there indeed. The third game of this episode, and it's a big one. We're travelling away to Spain to face Atletico Madrid in the second game of the Champions League group stages in our lovely green away kits. Starting lineup on screen, it is the first team side with a handful of changes. I'm giving the chance to Martin Scariso, Persson, Malagon, Rubio, Castagnetti and O'Carroll to impress in the Champions League. Well, this is going to be a very interesting duel between the strike partnership that Atletico got, that is Tammy Abraham and Andre Silva, getting past Marlero Neves and Castagnetti. Champions League action here live from the Vanda Metropolitano. Atletico Madrid host Colchester United, who are the only team that grabbed 3 points from the first game against Juventus. Bayern and Atletico played out a draw, and they desperately need the 3 points. The first 3 points of this campaign in the Champions League. Castagnetti was surely pushed there. Lo Celso. Yes, O'Carroll big foot in. Come on, Griffiths just abuses that wing back in pace. And here is Martin Scariso on the break to make it 1-0 and does so. Fantastic. And Colchester United are in the driving seat due to the Ronaldo regen. Andre Silva puts the ball inside. Yes, good challenge, and that is not a penalty. That is clean as a whistle. Here is Andre Silva on the wing against Castagnetti. He lays it back. Good block by Marlero Neves. And we finally get it away. Really bad ball, and that is half-time. 1-0 to Colchester United. It's not been a very good game on the eye, but we have got the lead. We're in the driving seat. That's what matters. 3 changes before we get back onto the pitch for the second half. Noppert, Klaus and super sub Alexandrov are all on. Here is Martin Scariso, finds Ryba. Can he fish his first goal in the Champions League? Denied. No wonder why he doesn't get through.
Nope.
Yes, Castagnetti. Oh, yes, Castagnetti.
Nope.
Oh, yes, the defense. On a booking as well by Federico Castagnetti. Ball inside, and that's an equaliser. Tammy Abraham finds the back of the net. It's 1-1 and it's game on. We're back to square one. The former Newcastle striker scores against us, and I said in the start of this game how dangerous he could be alongside Andre Silva. It's his first goal in the Champions League as well. Super sub Alexandrov finds overlapping O'Carroll here. Gives it inside. Oh, the scoop turn by Martins Carrizo was delightful, but he can't get it past Oblak again. Good effort, and it's a goal. Atletico Madrid have turned it around. It's a great long shot indeed. Can't believe the defense didn't cover that though. I thought they had it. It's Stefan de Vrij of all people as well. It's the centre back. Here is Jari Nopper with the kickoff glitch. Come on. Can we get the goal? Yes! Oh, that is very well played. So composed throughout the move. We need to catch the ball, please. Thank you. Martins Carrizo scores his second goal, completes his brace. The question is, can we find a winner? Yes, Castagnetti. What a massive header that is. And here is Ladislav Ryba. Come on. Can he finally fish a goal here? He is just one-on-one with Oblak. It's saved and it's cleared off the line. What a challenge that is. Oh, wow. We're so unlucky not to get the winner there. And it finishes 2-2. What a game on the night. Unlucky we couldn't walk out with the win, but great performance by that man on screen, Nelson Martins Carrizo. Surely the man of the match. Unfortunately, it was just not meant to be for Rybar. I tried my best to get him a goal, but the lad just couldn't get past 93 rated Oblak, who made 5 world-class saves. Nunez wasn't tested apart from the 2 goals that he conceded. I feel for the guy. Look at that, we so deserved to win as well. We had double the shots on target, even more than that. We had the same possession as Atletico, and the defense was rock solid apart from them 2 goals. Wow, look at that. Players leaving on international duty. They don't even fit in the document. Before we wrap this episode up, I have got to do a squad report. Eugenio Nunez overall of 91, gone up by 1. Dennis Wood overall of 77, gone up by 2. Eleftherios Galanopoulos overall of 83. Athanasios Tripikis overall of 82. Piers Quinn overall of 69, gone up by 1. Jake McDonald overall of 83, gone up by 1. Julio Palacios overall of 81, gone up by 1. Lorcan Duggan overall of 80, gone up by 2. Mark Kavanagh overall of 57, still training Conor McGregor instead of growing. John Lewis Klaus overall of 86, gone up by 1. Rafael Marlado Neves overall of 87, gone up by 1. Federico Castagnetti overall of 81, gone up by 1. Diogo Jose Souza Ferreira overall of 83. Kevin Rupp overall of 79. Anwar Aquine overall of 80, gone up by 1. Aramir Vasconcelos Araujo overall of 87, gone up by 1. Robin Arvidsson overall of 76, gone up by 1. Thomas Cardenas overall of 83, gone up by 1. Jason O'Carroll overall of 80, gone up by 2. Both Irish wingbacks have reached the 80 overall club. That is nice. Andreas Sotomo, another player who's already there, 80 overall, gone up by 1. Luke Bohan overall of 80 is out injured. He'll return in about 5 weeks from that dislocated shoulder. Sergio Guidaros overall of 85, gone up by 1. Chris O'Carroll overall of 69, gone up by 2. Kelvin Shigari overall of 69, gone up by 2. Fabio Perez, the scout future star, overall of 81. Said Sassi overall of 84. Jari Nopper overall of 84, gone up by 1. Akira Aldasani overall of 88. Darko Maldasic overall of 82. Rafael Malagon Rubio overall of 84, gone up by 1. Brandon Rose overall of 78, gone up by 3. Pierce White, the free kick specialist, is now in the 80 overall club as well, gone up by 1. Super subs Spaz Alexandrov overall of 80. Morgan Griffiths overall of 85. Andriusenko Andres, the AAA overall of 84, gone up by 1. Marco Conti overall of 82. Joel Martin overall of 86, gone up by 1, the long shot machine. Eliseo Nunez overall of 82, gone up by 1. Vladislav Ryba, the fisherman, the fan favourite, whatever you want to call him, 87 overall, gone up by 1. Benedictine Peva overall of 85, gone up by 1. Ramin Sadegan overall of 82. Maximilian Eswine overall of 82. Eric Ngadi overall of 85. Jesper Persson overall of 88, gone up by 1. Nelson Martins Carrizo overall of 84, gone up by 2. And finally Callum Wilson overall of 81, gone up by 1. That is it for this episode. I'm going to leave you with the league table. We have 18 points, still 6 wins out of 6. Let's try and keep that up. It's going to be tough though. We are the top goal scoring team and we are the least conceding one. So with the best defence and the best attack. Oh god. Arsenal sit in the relegation spots. Liverpool are just hanging on by a thread. It is the start of the season though. And worst of the bottom, I feel for Culture Gaming because that Newcastle side is not as bad as it seemed. But they have lost all their first 6 games. That is it for this episode though. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm going to see you all next time. And until then, have a good one guys. Bye bye.